Just a few days ago, there was a thunderstorm where I live. It's still fresh in my memory, how the constant lightning lit up the sky and the occasional thunder gave me a jolt. I was sitting in Discord with a friend during it, talking about climate change prompted by the extreme weather we were recently experiencing. I don't remember exactly what I said in the moment, but suddenly, while I was talking, the lightning striking awfully close to me cut me off. The sound was so loud even my mic picked it up, and I could feel my heart skip a beat. Excitedly, I wanted to tell my friend how a massive lightning just almost hit my house, but after a few seconds of talking and radio silence from my friend, I suddenly disconnected from Discord. I was so excited I didn't even realize my friend was not talking, but quickly after pieced it together. The lightning struck some important internet infrastructure around me and my internet was gone. I calmed down and assessed the situation. No hardware of mine seemed damaged and the electricity was still running, so I figured I'd be back online quick enough. Still, in the meantime I needed something to do. And truthfully, I still had a lot to do. I could play board games with my family, I could work on videos, work out, play any of the unfinished games in my Steam library, or do house chores, like cleaning my room. But none of these seemed enticing, at least not compared to watching YouTube shorts and playing League of Legends. Cringe, I know. The thought of playing a single player game felt like a chore, almost more so than an actual chore. And that made me contemplate my emotions as I do so many times. It didn't used to be like that. Sure, I always liked some games more and some games less. But during my childhood I used to be a lot more excitable about a new game. Heck, sometimes I would even get excited about replaying an old game. But the thought of eagerly restarting a game I have already finished not too long ago seems so foreign to me now. I can hardly bring myself to play a new game. And this is not me going grrr, back in the day everything was better. I'm sure I romanticize my childhood like everyone else does, but the point of this video isn't how much things used to be so much better. I still enjoy single player games and think if anything, they have mostly become bigger and better from what I can tell. The point is that I have changed. That I can't get as excited about simple stuff anymore like I did when I was young. That I can't stand boredom as much as I did before. That I can't bring myself to do things that once made me happy anymore. And I'm sure many young people around my age relate to that. I wish it wasn't like that. That I could get excited about simple stuff again. That I didn't have a problem with spending some 2 hours without internet. I know it isn't that simple. I can't just force myself to be excited or happy. I can't revert time to be 10 years old again. On the other hand though, while it may not be that simple, I do believe that I can change myself. That I can get at least some of that childlike curiosity and excitement back. And the first step towards any change for that matter, is understanding. Why am I the way I am? Is a question everyone must ask themselves if they want to change what they are, otherwise they are doomed to fail, or so I believe. And as I asked myself this question, I realized the answer couldn't have been more obvious. Like when you lose your glasses, but they are on your head the entire time. Media. I was constantly checking whether the internet had come back up or not, like an addict dealing with urges, even while doing other things. And the realization jumped at me. My standard for entertainment was skewed beyond belief. And I don't mean standard as in quality of the media I was consuming, more like quantity. Something had to be going on at every moment. You have to wait 30 minutes for friends? Scroll Reddit or Twitter to pass the time. Studying is boring you? Listen to music while studying. The TV series or video you are watching is boring you? Play a minigame on the side. It's gotten to the point where some people can't even stand the waiting time in between online games and immediately open up TikTok or YouTube shorts to not feel those dreadful 2 minutes of nothing going on. To make it even worse, the media itself got denser as well. Shorts can't just be one thing, instead there is a video of some oddly satisfying thing going on at the bottom, or Subway Surfer gameplay or some nonsense like that to keep your attention. While I don't claim to know everything that is going on in my brain, this seems like the most logical explanation and is a trend I see with all my friends my age. Maybe 3 minutes into any social gathering, one person will whip out their phone and scroll something. And why wouldn't you? The densely packed, fast-moving social media is infinitely more engaging than collecting flowers for 2 hours in some RPG, or the silence that ensues when you don't have anything to talk about with your friends. Maybe you could argue there is no harm in that. Just embrace it. Drop those boring RPGs and instead just scroll TikTok all day. It's more entertaining anyway. Maybe some people would actually be okay with that, but I am not. I notice my attention span decreasing along with my social media consumption increasing, and quite frankly, it makes life worse. A simple task like scripting a video becomes an insurmountable wall that should normally only take 30 minutes but ends up taking 3 hours because I keep getting distracted. I have a harder time doing things like studying or doing homework, things that would actually positively impact my life in the long run. And it's not just things I should be doing that end up negatively impacted. Things I want to do are less fun. Sure, I might laugh at a meme or two, but at the end of the day I feel like my emotions are being dulled. No longer do I feel genuine joy, no longer do I feel like I accomplished something. Only living day to day. That's essentially what this video is about. That is why the video is named the way it is, because I think the way social media turns faster and denser with each passing day is negatively impacting our life. And I don't really want to participate in that which I deem detrimental. At the same time, however, I do want this video to find some semblance of success, and worry if I don't do fast-paced, constant stimulation content, I won't find any success on YouTube. Still, I would rather try to make videos the way I want to make them and see where it leads me before selling my ideas. So I hope watching this video helped you slow down a bit and reconsider some things in your life that you maybe don't like that much, like making it did for me. If that isn't the case and you totally disagree with me and think I'm stupid, that is also fine. Ultimately, I just want to share my thoughts in a way that I can feel good about myself and maybe be somewhat successful with it along the way. If you liked this video and could subscribe, that would be awesome and help alleviate some of my worry. Also, I really enjoy reading various experiences and opinions from various people, so if you have something you feel like sharing in the comments, I would gladly read it. Thanks for watching.